Hello and welcome. Oh man, I had a ton of fun reading this. Everything about this book, everything about Tinseltown, Losing the Light, issue 2. I'm probably just going to refer to it as Tinseltown from this point on. Do not confuse it with the original Tinseltown miniseries, please. But everything about this is appealing. The setting, early Hollywood, is a unique one. You don't see that very often in fiction. I'm trying to think of like any mainstream examples, and the only thing I'm coming up with is like the Three Amigos. At least outside of movies that are just like this is a Charlie Chaplin biography kind of stuff, you know. So pretty unique setting. The character is pretty unique. She's a police officer on a movie lot, a female police officer, which that was a real thing back then. I think Universal Studios are the ones that did that. And we jump in here to her saving some people's lives. It happened so fast. The chandelier started to fall. I pushed Dan and Lana out of the way, and I got out of the way myself. Almost. Talk about a look of ouch right there. You don't even need the little like sunburst of pain right here, although it definitely helps carry that across. That is some ouch. Man, this ad, by the time this book actually came out, this ad over here is super dated. Although this Indiegogo campaign is still running, so if you go to Indiegogo, you look up Alterna, you should be able to find it. They've gone like to in demand. I did order, I think, the reprint book bundle from that, so hopefully get some cool stuff. I like these guys. All right, so anyway, we go from that to well, she's hurt. Look at that right there. Great attention to detail. Look at the swimsuit. That's about right for that era. Like this book is nailing it. The art's good. Look at this clean line work, attractive colors. If anything, for a book about old Hollywood and all of its glitz and glamour, the colors are actually kind of muted, which is a surprise. Uh, I'm glad the book's not in black and white, though. I'm really enjoying the way the colors look because they're attractive. They draw the eye from panel to panel. I love the facial expressions. Like, she's like, oh yeah, or he's like, I caught this fish, yo. Not bad, huh? Although they do restock the lake. And look, crestfallen. Boom! Just knocked him down a peg. How could you do that, Abby? How could you do that? And her, she's just having a great time, yakking it up. This is a very realistic, very real kind of encounter between these people. Like, this is actually kind of like how real people act. So it's fantastic to see that depicted in the comic book. A lot of times in comic books, when you see people talking, they don't really act the way real people do, you know? They'll be, especially in a lot of modern comic books, you have somebody just like start delivering a speech when they're supposed to be just be like having a conversation. That doesn't happen here. Everything that happens in this book feels like real people interacting. David Lucarelli, fantastic job writing it. The artist, hold on, Henry Panciano. I'm hoping that's right. I love your art. We're going to flip forward a little bit to some intrigue here. Because the book's not just about them sitting down and talking. You can see some stuff goes down. Now, Miss Moore, there's some reporters here. They were going to interview her. She's like, I got to talk to my boss. She goes to talk to her boss. And, well, she finds her boss knocked out. The safe robbed. What's in the safe? What's the intrigue? I don't know that it's too much of a spoiler to say all this intrigue stuff that's happening relates to the accidents they've been having on the sets. So, like that chandelier fall at the very beginning, like all that stuff relates together. It ties together. The book ends with them talking to their boss, and their boss coming up with, you know, like a, well, I'll take care of this. You know, like he's gonna go save the day because he's the boss. That's what they do. Along the way, there's some little bits of great personal interaction. There was that little boy that she befriended in that short. What was the name of that short? Pin Boy or something? I hope I got that right. Uh, cool little kid. If I remember right, he speaks Spanish. Like, he is definitely a valued member of the Utopia Pictures family. This is like some stuff with him. There's some stuff with that actress Lana trying to seduce her boyfriend, the cowboy. The cowboy wants to marry her. What else am I forgetting? She runs into an old family friend who kind of helps figure out, what's going on. Like, there's just lots and lots of little stuff. The book ends with a chase scene, an excellently executed chase scene. You can go see a little bit of that on my unboxing. I think it was my unboxing scene where I opened up the packaging and stuff. There's a sequence. It's like 3 panels with the same background. It's like something you'd see out of a old. It wasn't really like a comedy bit, but it's like something you see out of an old comedy movie where they're like going in and out of doors and stuff. You know the kind of scene I'm talking about, man. You just imagine yakety sax, and you can probably picture the scene I'm talking about. Except here it's played kind of serious. Pacing is good. Everything is good. I don't actually have any complaints about this book, which is kind of a weird thing. I usually like to try to find something I can, nitpick a book about, but I can't pick any nits. It's just a good book. And look at this price point. Look at this price point. That's insane. I don't know how anybody's making any money on this book, but you know what? I'm glad they're making the book so I can read it. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Sure, hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye bye.